Something's terrible's happened. I'm seeing double. No, wait, it's just the new Isle of Wight 2022 route on the Island Line with the Class 484 from Rivet Games. So, on this episode of Trains Myth Bashers, or is it a review? Myth Bashers. Let's cover a few myths. The new route kills the old one. There it is. Alright, let's get into it and have a look. So, what do you get for your biscuits? You get journeys. There's another myth. It gets scenarios and services. Quite a bit in your journeys. That's cool. Okay, back to the main menu. I'll bet it doesn't work with the livery designer. Well, I hate to tell you this, but here's one I prepared earlier. Surprise! It's pink. Well, I could have told you that before. There's another myth busted. I'll bet it doesn't work with Scenario Planner. It's too cheap, it couldn't. Well, guess what? It does. Not only does it, it's got lots of starting points, lots of stopping points, and the paths work really nicely. You can have bi-directional traffic going through the passing places, so it actually works pretty well. The only downside is you can't stop at the steam railway stop. What else can we do? I know. Training. You get 2 trainings with it. You get a route introduction and a train introduction. No great surprises there. That's pretty normal. The train tutorial is reasonable coverage. It works quite well, and it will give you what you need to know without safety systems. Watch my tutorial, quick plug, for if you want safety systems. Okay, scenarios-wise, you get 5. So you get Braiding Rescue, Fear the Storm, which is actually a pretty good one, I have to admit. Sea Transport Service. I haven't done one. What the? Do it later. Blow Me Away, and Finish the Isle. The scenarios have a bit of shunting and the like that you don't normally get in services. Okay, service-wise, what do you get? Get a 484, no great surprise there. And you get 56 services. So there's a few short ones, which are from the depot to the pierhead, for example, and there's roughly 1 train every half hour or so, although there's a few extra ones here and there. And that reflects reality. It's actually busier in the game than it is in reality, but they haven't tried to push it too far, so I think that's kind of cool. So let's go and run a train. Let's jump out at the pier, shall we? Obviously, we're not going to go all the way, because this is a review. Alright then, first up, let's let our peoples in, and let's turn on the lights so they don't get up to anything naughty, and press the magic green button. And then we should open our door as well. And then we can go have a look outside. So, you notice first up, this platform's blocked off. That reflects reality. The water's been changed. So you still get a little bit of the artifacts in the water that you see in other wide bodies of water, but for the most part it's actually quite nice. So you get some wave action happening, it goes up and down, and the water mostly looks good. Oh, this is one of the changes, so there's the old platform height, and there's the new platform height. This also reflects reality. Cool, huh? Down there towards the shore, we might have a look when we get there. Why ruin an opportunity? Alright, let's avoid this scenario marker. Now, I'm not going to show you the rest of the changes up here, because I want you to find some stuff for yourself. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, let's close those doors. Close their doors. And let's go and turn on some safety systems. Oh, there's another miss. It won't have the safety systems. Well, it does. So there. Look, you can even turn on this gauge. Not that you ever want to, but can. Okay, let's hit the master key and get into forwards. Whack the giant yellow button. And of course, all important, pretty good horn. whistle. And, of course, you've got a meep meep. Not that it's a mythical bird or anything like that, because that would be naughty. Alright, let's get our gauge lights on. You've got DRA. Exciting. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Sounds alright, doesn't it? Sounds like an island line train. Don't tell anyone that it sounds good, will you? Another myth mashed. Rivet don't know how to do sounds. Well, they do. This one's kind of good. Sorry. Here's our first stop. Chuck it in full service. Let's go and open some doors. Let's open theirs and open ours. Let's go look inside. Looks pretty much like the reference photos to me. Pretty sure it does. Alright. Let's just unlock that door. Oh, we opened a window. Another myth. That won't have PIS. Yes, it does. And you're all surprised back here. Oh, there's another driving cab. Oh, you know what else is out here, though? Look at that. More PIS. And it works. Surprise! Alright. Let's stop being facetious briefly. Do you hear the sounds of grass as I walk down here? No, you don't. Ah, they fixed that too. Alright. It's time to shut the doors. You can just use your normal door keys if you want to. You don't have to use the panels over there, but, you know, I kind of like to. Alright. Off we go. What have I forgot? Ha! Look at that. The interlock stopped me because I didn't shut my own door. That's cool. Reckon it'll work this time? I do. That might have been a little bit deliberate. Alright, we don't want to get into too much fang down here because we want to go down the hill. Ooh, sparks. They're kind of cool. Now, someone mentioned on the stream from Dovetail the other day that you shouldn't see sparks when it's not powering. Well, you know, I beg to differ on that one. Because the air conditioning and the lights and the train systems, they're all going to be drawing a heap of power. Just because the traction motors aren't on doesn't mean it won't spark. They'd probably make it more likely to spark, but it would still spark anyway. Oh, did you notice something? Look at that. The headlights work in the tunnel. Another surprise. not really. None of this is a surprise to me. I've kind of come to expect it. There's one of the original signals. There's a whole lot of new ones on the route. We'll see some of those soon. There's a whole lot of new walk-around areas, which I'm not going to take you into all of the walk-around areas, but I am going to visit one, just because I want to show it to you, because it's cool. Now, is everything perfect? No, of course it's not. But the train sounds and looks good. It drives really well. It prototypically accelerates like a scared rabbit. It brakes at a reasonable rate. Even the windscreen wipers aren't noisy. Look at this. You can hear them, but they're not horribly noisy. Lots of track joint noises. The modelled area around the place is better. There's more scenery either side of the track, so if you go up high, you can see that. But let's just get stopped in Ride St John's Head. We're going to run to Brading today as part of this review, just so you get a good idea of what the train's like. Haha, more PIS! We should probably stop here, eh? I'm going to overshoot that a little bit. That's alright. Actually, let's just go up in the air this time. Have a look around. G'day. What do you think? Now, one of the things that is a bit of a defect is the fuzzy station signs. They do clear up when you get close, and they stay that way. But they've probably not quite got the LOD right. The PIS, however, looks pretty good. And the depot has had some modifications. There's another train. They do have really nice detail on the outside. Trucks are cool. All the little stickers and things seem to be where they should be. There's another one. What? Surprise. The depot in here has had some work. All this stuff's been lifted up higher. And this track has been lowered a little. How did I end up there? And we've got an inspection pit over there that you can in fact fall into. So, all good there. How do I know you can fall into it? Well, let's just say I might have done it already. Close, that's what I want. Alright, this time we're going to accelerate like a scared bunny. Let's wait for those doors to shut. And the blue light to come on, and away we go! See? Realistic acceleration. Sorry to kid you about the scared bunny remarks. Lots of nice zappy noises as the third rail goes along. We're over by there. Ready? You want to know what it sounds like? Here we go. I reckon, having watched quite a few videos of this train, it sounds like the revised 484 with its new powertrain, which it should because it was recorded on site. There's a nice deep bass that you don't get on a lot of the other trains. There's the usual popping in of stuff, but that's core. just passing Smallbrook now, the steam railway station. There's a bit to see over there too, but I'll leave you to explore that. If you pop up in the air, there is, generally speaking, more to see around the train than there was before. So there's a bit of distant scenery going on now. It's a bit hard to tell here because everything's so tall. All right, let's wait for it. We'll finish this run at Brading. There's been a heap of fixes along the route itself. The track is considerably better. There's lots of scenic fixes all over the place. Some of those have been replicated back into the old one, but not all. Coming up soon will be our first new signal, which I will zoom in on when we get to it. The horn's quite nice. There's no truly obvious loop in it. So I think they've done that quite nicely. Alerta! Here's our first new signal. So we've got this Y-shaped beastie telling you whether you're going into the left platform or the right platform, which is pretty cool. All of the signals except for the junction indicators are prototypical. So Rivet have taken a bit of poetic license with the junction indicators or the point indicators in St John's Road. During services, you will often see another train coming the other way, passing you at one of the passing points, which is cool. You will notice one of the issues there, there's no one sitting in that one. So that's a bit of an issue. Not horrible, but a little bit of one. Alright, let's chuck it in full service because we're going to get out. And let's open their doors, and let's open my door. Let's go for a wander. I'm going to take you over to the signal box. This is pretty cool, this is. Up the stairs, and in we go. So, this is the original Brading, when it was a little busier with some sidings and things. Looks quite cool, doesn't it? Wish it was like this now. This, if you look at photos of this signal box, is quite realistic to this box. As usual, more levers than you can poke a stick at. And it would be so cool if you could actually use them. You know, on our railway, you have to use a rag with these things because God help you if you leave fingerprints on one. Oh, look. It's a collectible hat. At least I think it is. No, that one's not a collectible hat. It just looks like the collectible hat. Okay, you'll find plenty of yacht caps. Actually, they're white, aren't they? The ones that are collectible. There you go. I just made a twit of myself. Lots of new things like these signal cabinets that have been added over here. The train itself is quite cool. I think, yeah, you can open those windows. And these ones. They have the same sorts of things that you see in glass along the route. Jump out. Climb up. So at Brading they didn't lift the platform, they lowered the track. See, once we go into this sign, it will clear up. There we go. And this is one of the new things, is all of the stations have one of these blue signs, giving you a bit of history of the place, which is kind of cool. Give you a close-up of the PIS. Yeah, I think I will give it up, actually. Let's watch it drive away. And that's probably where we'll end things. So, yep, lots of myths bashed. Can't say the other word. Get in trouble. The train does sound good. It drives really nicely. Quite usable. Everything seems to make sense. Oh, there's a bug. Oh well. I did say it wasn't perfect. You know, I kind of left that door open. Would have thought the AO would shut it. But there you go. Probably drove off with its own cab door open too. But that's okay. Oh, and that bloody bus that's out there is still too loud. It's always too loud. That one. Yes, you. You're too loud. Anyway, I reckon you're paying for a loco and you're getting an updated route. The updated route is quite good. Scenery is pretty good. I really appreciate the water. I do like the effort that's gone into making it good. There's been a lot of work in this. It's really obvious. And I know that the beta team spent a lot of effort as well. So, excellent team effort. Sounds like that bus is about to go, doesn't it? Anyway, I reckon, yep, a few issues here and there, but very, very worthwhile. Certainly worth the money you're paying for it, since you're only paying for a Loco DLC and whatever your local price range is, so I won't give you that. You can just have a look on Steam. And, yeah, I like it. I quite enjoy it. I really enjoy the scenarios. They're actually pretty good. I mean, the people that are doing the scenarios at Rivet do know what they're doing, so, yeah. And if you like building your own scenarios, also really good. And one of mine will be up on Creators Club as soon as I'm allowed to put it there. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful to you in your decision. And if you hate Rivet, well, you can tell me about that in the comments if you want to. But I really don't care, because they don't deserve it for this one. Okay? If you like it, go ahead and grab it. I think you'll have fun. See you later.